They are invincible, undeniable, and 7-time AFC West champions. That's in a row, boys and girls. Welcome to the Indiana Chiefs Fan Podcast, where we talk about our favorite team, the Kansas City Chiefs. I am Golden Jay, and with me, as always, is 3-time podcasting favorite, the one, the only, Chico Noise.
Mew.
Yeah, the crowd goes wild. And one pinky time podcasting guru.
Jeez.
It is the Chief, Phil Jordan, and our special guest, Trevor. What's up, buddy?
A whole lot. Glad to be back.
It's only been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Yes, it was fun.
I was doing the math on that a little bit ago. I was like, man, that was only 2 weeks ago.
You were on
Yeah.
before?
I know. I'm pretty forgettable.
Oh,
He didn't say anything about my Chiefs ball when he came in the house.
I saw
nothing.
But
did
he
see
didn't
it.
say
I
anything.
did
He
see
didn't
it.
say anything. He was like, whoa.
He nothing.
It's going to
There
get
was
bigger.
no.
It'll get bigger.
I'm jealous. I can't.
That's
say
what you
anything
told
about it.
that-
I don't have a wall like that yet.
Mine does look like Phil's, but it'll get there.
Hey, you got to be a fan for 50 years before
no,
your
sheesh.
wall looks like that.
And trust me, if you would look in this room on everything that's on the bed that still needs to be hung, mounted, I mean, it's ridiculous.
Hey, I
There's a
don't care.
pile.
I don't care what Karen's doing over there on the bed. Just stop. We don't talk about
Hey, I'm not watching football. I'm watching something else.
I'm
I'm watching something else unfold here.
Hey, I'm watching the spread up here. Hold on.
Karen, I'm going to have to play this one on the trip down.
Yeah, there you go. Listen to this. Yeah, we're talking about you.
Could be like,
Hey, Karen, quit with the scratch. Quit scratching. Quit scratching. Lottery tickets. I don't know
Hey.
what people were thinking.
hey, you know what she's doing right now? Upstairs.
Upstairs,
Scratching
what?
lottery tickets.
Scratching locker tickets.
So she won $50. Probably spent $200 to get the 50, but she won. And then
It's true.
she didn't take any of the profit, like $25, and put it in my wallet. No, go give me $50 more. She'll never learn.
She enjoys it.
Yeah. Well, at least while she's scratching lotto tickets now, I play my PS5. Oh yeah.
Oh, did we get a PS5? Did we?
Oh yeah. I picked
Nice.
it up last Thursday or Friday. I've been I'll be honest, I downloaded some of the new games. It's kind of complicated. Because I haven't played any of the new PlayStation games. I mean, I had the original PlayStation. So I
Mhm.
downloaded the Crash Bandicoot trilogy. And I've been having
That's
fun.
4 generations ago.
Yeah.
No, but it is fun. I got the Modern Warfare 2 that I'm trying to learn here, so be exciting. I got to get the Madden
You
game.
imagine playing and Phil's in on your team.
I'd see be like, out.
Yep.
Abort.
Yes, I die pretty much immediately.
Next thing we know, he's gonna have his own like streaming line.
Yeah.
He's gonna be up there just being one of the top players of the world or something.
Yeah.
So,
Just him and a Twitch.
well, like I said, the last gaming console was, I don't know, the original Xbox or the PS1, PlayStation 1, one of the two. And Xbox One, not the Xbox One, the original Xbox, the green one. I was number 1 in the world for Tetris out of 280,000 people.
Oh.
So
For Tetris.
hey, man, it was one of the free games that came with the console.
Okay.
That game
I-
does take skill.
That's a feat.
Yeah.
Dude, I was number 1 or number 2, depending on what day it was in the world. So
Hey, did you charge up that Oculus yet and start playing that shit?
I have not. It is out, though. I will say that. It is
What,
out.
out of the bag that it was in, and now it's just sitting there on the bed? He's got to look.
It probably is.
Karen, move.
I don't think you guys grasp Yeah, Karen moved. She's using the Oculus right now.
Dude, anytime she moves something, I can't find it for weeks. And I was like, where the hell
Zac Efron. What?
Zac Efron. Oh my God.
I don't think you understand the magnitude of what is on that bed, and it's not Karen. I promise. It
No,
is
it's
just
not.
piled up with autographed jerseys and bags full of memorabilia.
Yep.
And I don't, maybe
Chris-
the one corner is Karen, but I mean,
Christmas gifts from 2, 3, 4 years ago that I haven't put up on the walls. It's crazy. I mean, being an avid Chiefs fan that I am, what does everyone always buy me? Chiefs gear.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Chiefs, whatever. So, I mean, I got so much of it. I don't think it's going to fit in this room. At least not on the walls. So, Gunner, anything I don't want, we'll have an auction between you and your dad.
I'll bring the quarter.
Trevor Trevor's like, what the hell? Again, I didn't see you. You just blend in.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, Phil.
Yeah.
Sammy Watkins go out the rest of the season?
No. He got traded teams, and I should have made that bet. That he sucked so bad that even Green Bay got rid of him.
Yeah, but wasn't there a secondary bet on him getting injured before week 16?
It was double or nothing, so we're even.
Well, there you go.
I'll still bring a beer.
Yeah, we'll still get together and drink beer.
Yeah, we will. But yeah, that was the bet, and he did go out during a game, but he did come back the next week. So I was like, damn it. Because I know I was so excited when I texted you, you owe me a beer, and it was 3 weeks early. And he was already injured. I'm like, Sammy.
He was not a happy boy last night during that game. He was pretty upset that they didn't beat them.
Well, it's kind of nice to see Tyreek probably playing Xbox or PlayStation. Yeah, I know exactly what he's doing. He's playing PlayStation 5 with Mahomes as the quarterback, saying, why?
Throw it to me. Throw it to me. Throw it to me.
Plays a career, drafts himself to the Chiefs.
Oh my God, that was good.
That
was
funny.
Impromptu, man. All this funny. PlayStation talk, and we got it. We actually got something Chiefs related.
Full circle.
You know what he's really doing is he drafted the homeless guy from Cleveland to be on his team.
And Colton.
Colton. Yep. That's one.
Sorry, I beat you to the first one.
You did. Well, mine is actually on my that's my name tonight on the Zoom call here. It says "Suck it, Colton." So there you go.
I need to tally these on the whiteboard too.
I know, right?
Which, by the way, you just said the second one.
That's true. We got 2. Speaking of Colton, I do want to address something that he's been kind of hitting on the last few weeks about being an honorary Golden but not getting invited to Christmas dinner and the wedding. And,
don't throw the blame to me. Is that what you're about to do?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say
no. And I do believe he egg rolls were in there somewhere too, were they not?
I invited him to egg rolls.
I know, but he still. I mean, he was invited, but he didn't come. And I just want to say, as an honorary Golden, Colton, I would think that your honorary mom and dad here, the Emperor and the Rocker Chick, might get an invitation to William's birthday party.
See, you guys were talking about shit. I looked behind me. I was like, what is behind me? Oh, here's some football. Commemorating our Super Bowl win. Not even out of the packaging, ladies and gentlemen, but
shake our heads.
Does anyone remember the scores of all the games in the playoffs leading up to our win?
No.
I
have them on the back of a shirt.
Well, it's on the front of the football. So, Kansas City Chiefs against the Texans, 51-31. Championship game, Chiefs and Titans, 35-24. And the Super Bowl win, Chiefs 31-20.
I know that score.
What minute in the third quarter, did we turn it on? It was was it 7 minutes, 51 seconds, 8 minutes?
Oh gosh, I don't remember.
Something like that. Yeah, it was
I
about midway through the fourth.
So that was badass. Anyway, to everybody, see, nice and preserved.
I still
It's going back.
Every time I rewatch that game, I still get chills every time that play throws, and it's like it's not even happening. It's like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah,
I love it every freaking time.
I haven't watched that probably about a year. I think it's time to because I have all the games saved of that year for the playoffs, so I think it's time to go back and watch them again.
Watch them fully through.
Yeah, not condensed all the way through.
Commercials and everything.
No.
Then it's condensed.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's condensed because I fast forward. But I will watch some of the Super Bowl commercials again.
Rihanna's coming to this year's Super Bowl. Anybody excited about that? There you go.
Only if she brings on Andy Samberg and they do Shy Ronnie.
I'll be honest. I know who she is. I couldn't tell you a song off the top of my head.
Don't you ever go out in the rain?
No.
Take your umbrella.
I'm taking that's one of her songs.
My personal favorite. The shout out to Logan. Shine bright like a diamond.
Like a diamond.
Okay, I know that one. Okay.
Oh yeah, shine bright like a diamond.
I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot of people excited to see her and be interested to see who she pairs up with or brings in potentially.
That
would be. That'd be all right.
That'd be all right.
Bringing them, that'd be fun.
Yeah, they just ought to have a whole thing for themselves.
They need to do. They need to do.
I would so love to see Lonely Island do the halftime show.
Yeah.
And what?
Can I write that in somewhere? Can I send that as a
please send that in somewhere.
Recommendation?
Yeah.
What was that one halftime show? It was Mick Jagger with a rap band. It was pretty badass. They did Walk This Way.
You mean Steven Tyler?
Oh, was it Steven Tyler? Okay. I was just thinking, man, that's at least 10 years ago.
With Run DMC.
Yeah.
Doing a little Walk This Way.
Dude, that was a badass.
Come on, Phil. Mick Jagger, just because they look alike with big lips, I think that's a little racist, I do believe.
Lamar!
So that's as bad as me bringing Karen to the Rolling Stones concert, and she's thinking it's crap. I just went blank again. See what happens when you get old.
Lamar!
Shut up. Hey, who got their jersey signed? Because I said, let's pick it up, bitches.
That's true. There's no argument there.
So
it'd been even more funny if he'd actually signed it Lamar just because.
Oh yeah,
because you'd get running in that way.
Yeah.
Would that with you?
I think
would that make
it
jersey more? Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, because it would be not notarized, PSA or whatever, and they'll be like, this is one of a kind.
You know what would have been funny if he would have went, hey, what's your name? And Phil goes, oh, my name is Phil. And it says, suck it, Phil.
Hey, yet again, one of a kind. I'll take it. No, that was a very, and I know we already talked about that 4 times in every podcast. That was such a great game meeting different people. So,
yeah, and that's how we got the Almost Andy Reid. I hope everybody enjoyed the Almost Andy Reid interview last week. I know that we enjoyed doing it. Oh my God, that guy was great.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can hook up with him again, do some TikTok videos while we're out there, and
TikTok, you don't stop.
Yeah,
you're gonna make you
send him a thank you card with coupons for some cheeseburgers,
some Wally bucks.
Try to use these.
It's fitting. Yeah, I mean, come on.
That is true. That is true. But anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed it. I know that we enjoyed it, and and hopefully we can continue on that trend and getting some of the super fans and as I don't, honestly, we're kind of sitting here just kind of having fun and shooting the shit because I want to talk stats for the season a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's that time.
And I want to do a wives club where we actually go over all of our predictions but that's after the Super Bowl and after everything's done.
Damn you.
But yeah, I know, right?
You're gonna leave everyone in suspense, or I'm gonna just have to go back to week 1 or 2.
I still have them right here, all written down. I need to organize them a little bit better, but hopefully, I mean, we don't know what we're doing for this off season while there's no actual football or anything like that going on. But we need to have a pre-production meeting and sit down and figure these things out.
So I think in the off season, we can pretty much spend, I don't know, 3 or 4 months on Suck It, Colton.
Welcome to the Indiana Chiefs Fan Suck It, Colton podcast.
It's a spin-off podcast.
Oh my gosh. Anyway.
Yeah, it could be like a cooking show. We'll call it Suck It, Colton.
Anyway, so
this is gonna be a long night.
So who wanted to play the Jags?
I'm okay with playing the Jags. I mean, for me personally,
almost Andy Reid did.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it.
For the most part, yeah. I think
we get to play sunshine, sorry, movie reference, of course. So I'm excited.
Eli.
But man, the Chargers, man, you make our division look bad, but don't worry about it. We got you covered this weekend.
They're not the only ones that make that division look bad.
Yeah, but I mean, my God, the blow, what was it,
27-point lead.
I mean,
it's
like a Raiders game.
Did you see somebody posted a logo that had the Chargers bolt with the Falcons bird?
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
What was it? A Falcons what?
It was the Chargers bolt kind of meshed in with the Falcons bird because they blew an even bigger lead.
Oh yeah.
I saw that and I was like, oh my God, that's great.
Yeah. No, I saw it. That was pretty wonderful.
The only memes I saw were of the coaches, his face, just like, this really happened. I was like, it really happened.
At least we're not playing Kevin, right, Jeremy?
That's right. We're not playing Kevin.
No.
Kevin! Phil has no idea.
He's lost.
Yeah.
I know there's a bird in a cartoon named Kevin.
Oh, that's up. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's actually a girl.
When Joe Burrow puts his helmet on and you look at him, he looks like Kevin from Home Alone, Macaulay Culkin.
yeah.
I never thought of that.
There it is, right there. Can you see it?
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
They should have had it in its talons. I think that would have been even better. Yeah, kind of like, got you.
Yeah, you could make the bolt like frying the Falcons bird because they're even worse than the Falcons. Like, we took your record.
Yeah, that's right.
There was another record that they brought up, and I know Len Dawson's name was in there with 22. I'm trying to remember what record that was, though. I'm about to Google that one. It was during the game. In which game? Don't ask me.
Did you ever tell him, Jeremy, the one you were thinking with Travis Kelce? It was his receptions. The one I sent you, I finally found that.
Oh,
you
no.
You were trying to talk about it on the last one I was in. And it was like 800. And that one game, you were like, I know there was one that Kelce had broke that game. And it was like 803 receptions or something like that.
Yeah. It was a 2-yard pass that broke that. That broke that. Did you send that? Did you text that to me?
I did. Yeah, I sent it to you.
Yeah, so
on Facebook.
You guys also probably read up on the All-Pro teams, I would imagine, by now.
A little bit.
So that was
Kelce.
Hold on. With a 2-yard reception, tight end Travis Kelce has 807 career receptions, passing Jason Witten at 806 for the most receptions by a tight end in the first 10 seasons in an NFL history.
Hoorah.
Yeah. So Anyways, go ahead. You're talking about Pro Bowl, what is it?
Yeah,
All pro.
All pro.
Whatever.
All pro.
So Kelsey was unanimous. One, I think it was 50 votes. Mahomes got 49 of them.
Yep, saw that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think the other one was for Philly's quarterback.
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I think that was the
Jalen.
only defector. Trying to remember who else was in there. I'm doing this from memory. Who was on the defensive side? Crap.
We need to get him one of these, Gunner.
I try
Yeah,
not
he
to
needs-
use.
I
I
bet
try
he's got
not
100
to.
of them.
I think it's more fun just trying to remember it on the fly. See, my hands are free. No internets.
I don't have internet. No internet.
Oh, I do. I live off my internet. What are you talking about?
I only got a
This-
whole list of stats right here in front of me.
I am using it, Jeremy.
Well, someone bring up the All Pro team because there's one or two from the defense also, and I'm sure I missed one person potentially on the offense. Anyway, if you haven't seen it, the Chiefs had quite a few people on the All Pro team.
It's a beautiful thing.
Very
It is.
deserving.
Should always be.
What's the score of the game? Since you're looking up,
6-0.
Yeah, 6-0 Dallas. Is leading.
Dallas.
did they miss a field goal? I mean, an extra point, or is
after.
that?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I still don't get that. For the love of God, punters, it's 30 freaking yards. It baffles me. I mean, Jeremy can run out there and do it. He might look like Charlie Brown, but
I would look like Charlie Brown if you pull the ball out from underneath me, you bastard.
Unless I say, unless you got a bad holder, you might not.
yeah, like that play. What was it? A couple games ago, the botched.
Oh my God, that was miserable. Yeah. Hey, it happens. It's all good. Just keep on keeping on. I'll tell you what, though, after watching this weekend's game, and I know, like I said, we're recording this on Monday night, and the Dallas and Tampa Bay game is on right now. But after watching all the games this weekend, I feel better about our chances against Buffalo and Cincinnati because honestly, they just did not look very good. We did discuss earlier when I talked to Phil about Josh Allen is like what? 2 interceptions a game for like the last 4 or 5 games.
Yeah. He's been on a interception binge, which I like, obviously.
It's even more fun when they're right at the end zone.
Yeah,
it's so it's like
it's like the damn Ravens game where the guy goes high and come on, man. You know,
what was he?
I was like, whatever.
Even the guys on the TV were like, you don't do that.
Yeah. My favorite part was when he was like, I crossed the line, and then they do the shot, and then they do the shot, and he was 1.5 yards short.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, that was a great game. Obviously, I thought Baltimore might pull it out. You know, I think that play right there was the game changer. Yep. And clock management at the end, Harbaugh, what the hell are you thinking? You have 2 timeouts in your pocket and you're huddling with 1 minute and 36 seconds. Go back up the line at 40 or whatever the hell it was. I don't get it. I mean, there's nothing worse than going out of a game with a timeout, just like Survivor, going out of the TV show Survivor with an idol in your pocket. It just doesn't make sense.
Right.
And, coaches are responsible for time management. Andy Reid's made, a few errors along the way, but I think that was just horrendous.
As horrendous as the head coach for Miami and not getting the plays in quick enough and the game clock going down to 0 before they actually hiked the ball probably a dozen times.
Yeah, that was very bad clock management. I mean,
Miami had that game. I'm telling you, they had that game.
Baltimore had it.
They blew it.
I thought Baltimore had all the momentum until that play.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to playing Chargers again. Miami. Sorry.
I did feel bad for that defensive lineman guy who had to run 98 yards.
Oh yeah, he was on the sidelines with an oxygen mask.
I mean, I know exactly how he feels. That's me running from back here to the kitchen, but
and you have a very small house.
And I have a very small house.
Oh my God! Now I want to see you.
It's only 4 steps.
It's 6. Come on.
Oh, sorry.
I want to see you run from the garage to the front door, and I'm
No, nobody wants to see that. Trust me.
No, and I want it to be under 4.5. 4.5 seconds.
I thought I had to be under 4.
There.
Yeah, you run into the.
I thought I had to be under 4'5".
You can do
height
it.
In height, I had to do it squatted or something.
Yeah, they were talking about that last night. Why they do that in the scouting combine is they're running across the field to make a tackle.
Those guys cover so much turf, man. That's a lot of green to be running. And those guys are not I was thinking about this the other day when I was watching them play, and every down those guys are, muscle to muscle pushing each other around. I can't imagine how exhausting that is at the end of the game. And me and you would do that on the deck at the campground, and we'd be like, okay, we're done. No more. We did it one time. That was it. But that kind of hurt. The next day feels like my shoulder.
Yeah, it's killing me from throwing the football.
And then imagine a drive like that, like with Baltimore. They're literally, you drove all the way down the field to the end zone. You've been on the field the whole time.
Yeah.
And then you pick the ball up and you score. Granted, but now you're back on the field.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. It's like,
you gotta back out.
I'm out. Yeah.
Like that's a lot of time on the field.
Yeah, so, you get props to those offensive, defensive lines, and just being in the the battle right down there for all that. And God, I can't imagine.
So here's the question: Cincinnati or Buffalo?
Neither.
Well, one of them.
We're gonna play one of them. Yeah,
I know. But,
you know what? I would not be surprised if it's Cincinnati.
I personally, we can beat them. We can beat them. So I would like to see us play Cincinnati just to say, like, watch, we can beat them.
I'd be amazed.
We beat Buffalo in the playoffs. How many years in a row now? 2 years in a row now.
Yeah.
It's time to be like, everybody's like, oh, you can't beat the Bengals. You know what? Let's prove it.
So, and I want to play Cincinnati as well, and it's two reasons. One, they're due to get their ass spanked by the Chiefs. And number 2,
Arrowhead.
It'll be at Arrowhead again.
5 years in Arrowhead. Yep.
And the only thing that I think is going to hurt Cincy getting over Buffalo is their offensive line. They have 3 starters out potentially again. Well, they had 2 starters out this game. Then one went out during the game with evidently pretty gnarly knee injury. So kind of reminiscent of, the Chiefs in their second or third Super Bowl, us playing with a, freaking practice squad offensive line. So,
right.
But since his defense is pretty decent and, I think they can handle Allen and, maybe they get 3 interceptions to prop up the offense. Just my gut feeling.
Yeah, as long as Burrow doesn't get sacked 4 or 5 times that game, they may stand a chance.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That'll help the offense if they get some interceptions, turnovers. Because didn't Burrow he did he fumble once also? I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think there was a fumble in there. So yeah, you need some ball security to win against Buffalo. So yeah, I'm with everybody here. I want to play Cincy.
Yep.
I'm just curious what the consensus was.
Gunnar, where are you at? Who do you think will end up playing in the AFC Championship game? He's thinking about it. The wheels are spinning.
I don't know. I talked to Colt about this earlier.
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
And I think I want to play Cincy, but I think we have a better chance beating Allen and the Bills.
I can see that. I can totally see that. But
and I'm with Jeremy. I don't fear either team at this point.
Yeah. The way they played this weekend,
and they had some injuries on both teams. Defenses were out there a long time on both sides.
Right.
So it's gonna be a hard, and it couldn't. I tell you what, man, that ratings wise. I think that's going to get the highest ratings of the weekend is the Buffalo-Cincinnati game.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one.
That's a late game Sunday night, right? The later game Sunday night.
Yeah,
I think so.
Because we play Jacksonville
Saturday,
4:30 on Saturday. We're hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars. I may have to put a black cover over my helmet, so so there's no juju in my Kansas City room.
They've got the 3 p.m. game on Sunday.
Jeremy, I'm pretty sure you'd be pretty excited if Juju was in your room.
I would, man. I'd be thrilled. Juju could come over and hang out.
Oh, they have the 3 o'clock Sunday, you said?
Yep.
Okay, so it's an early game.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
But
who's got the late game then Sunday night?
Whoever wins this game in San Francisco.
Is that what it boils down to? Whoever wins this game?
Yep.
Whoever
wins this plays San Francisco.
Because the Giants were the lower seed.
Yep. So they're playing Philly.
Man, how the hell does NFC get both Monday night games? What the hell? That's bullshit. I call bullshit.
That's the way it was written.
It was in the script. That was in the script.
Yep. Isn't that playoff script?
Yeah.
Sent out to all the teams.
So since we're playing the Jags, what fear do you have on their team? Their offense or their defense? Or none?
Honestly, defense, I think, is the only thing that they really. Their offense doesn't play bad, but if they play anything like they did this weekend, the first half, if we can put up enough points, then I mean,
there's no coasting, as Jeremy and I were talking earlier today. Andy Reid, do not coast. If you have a 41-point lead, make it 82.
Keep putting points on the board.
Second string guys, let's go. Henny, you're in.
Get out there and put 30 points on the board in the first half. I don't think the Jags can come back from that. Like I said, if they played like they did this weekend, where they didn't play for crap the first half.
Yeah,
but
they were.
So if we can go out and put enough points on the board, I mean, it doesn't matter how they play at that point.
And he might even call Jeremy to, play running back or something if we're up that much. Jeremy, we need you.
I'm on my way.
After
remember that time that Bobby Boucher showed up at halftime and won the
And then after one play, Jeremy's in the hospital for a month.
Remember that one time Bobby Boucher pants fell down, he ran bare
ass. Listen, if they need me, I can be there. I'll be there.
I don't know. We could get you like a guy on the replacements. Give me the ball. I got you the ball.
Yeah. I got you the ball. I got you the ball.
Bloody nose and everything. Broken arm. I'm limping because my knee's completely blown out. I got you the ball.
That's such a good movie, The Replacements.
Love that movie.
I mean, watching that game, I totally didn't expect the Jags to come back and win. Obviously, neither did anyone else. And man, I wish I put $100 on that for the Jags to win outright. Man, I'd be rich, a lot richer than I am right now. But I'm happy. I want to play Sunshine, Goldilocks, whatever you want to call them. Cut the hair off.
E-law.
Listen, man, you got a hand at Trevor Lawrence, man. 4 interceptions in that first half, and to come back and just wipe that clean off your plate and start all over again and bring the team back. That's what superstars are made of. I mean, he's still got a long way to go, and they need to build that team a little bit better. But I think going and getting Doug Peterson, and I don't think Lawrence is a bad quarterback. I mean, he just needs to be in the right situation and, not have rotating head coaches and offensive coordinators and all that bullshit. I think that they, I think in a couple of years, I mean, they won. I mean, you just can't take that away from them. Down with 4 interceptions. Yeah. So, never play light, Chiefs Kingdom. Let's go out there and play pedal to the metal. And just go do what we need to do. As long as we can play like we played against Oakland, I mean Las Vegas.
Your turn.
Lamar.
They've been Oakland for so long. It's still tough.
Well, they went from Oakland to LA to Oakland, so
Yeah.
and now
Were they ever the St. Louis Raiders? I just don't.
they were not.
I mean, the Cardinals have been all over the place too. So, and the Rams, and so I mean, anyway. But yeah, I think that we can't just take this lightly. Jacksonville did prove that they can come back from a 27-point deficit and win the game, and we shut down their run. Did they have that P-Tart? Who is that?
P-Tart. You saying Pop-Tart?
ETN.
PTN. There you go. ETN. Yeah. Well, he's a pretty good running back. He's done pretty well.
Hey, all I gotta say is if they run McKinnon up the middle on 3rd and 1, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Let's stop and talk about that.
They do it every play.
Gunner, I am driving
every
to your
3rd down, McKinnon up the middle.
They're gonna bench everybody else and only McKinnon up the middle.
Only
every
McKinnon.
time.
He's gonna be taking direct snaps.
No, I
to
mean
himself.
which they tried that too 2 games ago, I think, and he got 1 yard or half. Or
let's
lost a yard.
Trevor, do you have some McKinnon stats in front of you?
I do. I have his actually.
You knew this was coming up, didn't you?
Well, I wanted to second the record straight because there's been a lot of, he had 7 games, 8 games, this, and like there was never a solid baseline of what his stat was. He had 6 consecutive games with at least 1 receiving touchdown, which was the record. And he had 9 total for the season, which is the most in franchise history by a running back. And then 6 games was the most by any running back in NFL history. So I agree. He is definitely better as a receiving running back than he is.
I'm all for play action.
No.
Do it all you want.
If he's going to put stats like that, let's just throw him the ball.
What's his running stats for the year? Rushing.
Probably what?
For the year, you could probably count them on one hand and 2 toes.
Mahomes was second on the team for rushing yards. So if that says anything,
72 for 291.
How far down the list is he? Fourth on the list.
So 72 rushes and how many yards?
291.
And what's that work out to be like 2.1?
4.
Really? Oh, that's because he broke 1 or 2 large ones.
Yeah, he had a couple
1 or 2 games.
Big rushes. That's it. No.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Love the guy. Don't let him run up the middle, please.
He's good. He's good in a certain spot. No.
Yeah.
You use him for what he's good with.
And for God, for the love of God, Pacheco, give it to Pacheco. And he
let's talk about Pacheco. Pacheco had he had 170 carries for 830 yards, which averages 4.8 per carry.
But he didn't start until week 5 or 6 or something as the starter
when Allaire went down. Yeah.
Well, it was before Allaire went down, actually.
Yeah, but they were splitting the carries. He got a lot more once Allaire went down.
True.
So he really picked up then.
All I'm alluding to is he could have easily been a 1,000-yard rusher.
Oh yeah. Yeah. If he had started the season easily, yeah, I like him.
Well, and once again, I mean, he'd be 1,000-yard rusher if we would give him the ball to rush.
Yeah. Yeah, because half the game he's out on the sidelines, which I don't understand. Yeah. I still have yet to figure it out. For a whole quarter, he won't carry the ball, and I'm like, where is he at?
Is the 830 all-purpose yards, or was that just rushing yards?
That's just rushing.
Just rushing.
Yep. What was his receiving yards? Did he have any?
Yeah, he had a couple.
Yeah, I had some.
130.
Yep.
Okay.
And I like they've been putting Rojo in. Here and there. He's the guy that you want. If it's not Pacheco, put Rojo in up the middle.
See what 100? What do you have?
70 on the season.
Okay,
rushing
on the season. But he only had 10 carries. 17 carries for 70 yards.
Yep.
So
who
Rojo, yeah. So he didn't get a lot of touches. So
no. So has anyone heard, because I haven't really looked today, injury stats, if Hartman's on target to come back, or has anyone?
I have not seen anything lately about him.
Jeremy?
No, and to be honest, I just don't care at this point. Hardman's been out long enough now, and we have these other receivers who have stepped up and handled it, and for whatever reason he has been on IR for the last 7 games or whatever. It doesn't make a difference to me. Why stir up the puddle and make it all murky by throwing him back in there now when you've got stuff that's working? And I mean, I don't have anything against Hardman. Don't get me wrong, but I'm now saying... time to reintroduce him back to the team. And I don't know.
Maybe it's the right time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Right, it's the right time to let him play this game for the stretch. The next 2 games.
Yeah, and being he's been out for so long, they're not expecting him to come back. Maybe it's a good time to throw him in there. He's just kind of one of those. Like, let's throw him in with this play and have a couple extra receivers on the field.
Kind of like Sammy Watkins, when we had him, he did us well in the playoffs, but, or at least one playoff game, sorry. And then the Super Bowl. And then, after that, we got rid of him. But he was out for a considerable amount of time and came back for the playoffs and made a huge difference in that first year.
I don't know. I'm just saying, I just don't care if he comes back. I mean, like I said, I don't have nothing against the guy or anything like that, but
sounds like you do.
I don't have anything.
I'm just kidding.
Nothing. Listen, don't start with me about Hardman. I don't have a problem with him. I just don't. But I just don't see that this is the Plus, didn't we just pick up another wide receiver and now is it Hopkins that they're potentially going after for next season?
Yeah, I've heard the rumor mill.
Yeah, the rumor mill says we're like top of the list for him, but you see a lot of that and it never happens. So
the OBJ was a big one,
I never believed that one bit. You never heard anything from the franchise about it, so I didn't.
I mean, we picked up the 9th pick.
Yeah,
for the
pick
futures
of the
contract.
Draft.
So I'm pretty happy with that.
If
nothing
Ross,
else happens,
Justin Ross, is that right?
Yes, something like that.
If nothing else happens on the wide receiver front besides the draft, I'm happy. I'm good with that.
Didn't I see something about Ross has like the fastest 40 in the combine, like on record?
I did hear something about that. I can't give you the exact.
It was like 4.22 or something like that in the 40.
So what's faster than a cheetah? A locomotive? Hell, I don't know.
A Jaguar car. I don't even know if they're faster. Are they? Didn't they actually do races like that? Where they actually put a cheetah up against the sports car, up against the guy on horseback or something like that.
Oh my gosh. I'm at the YouTube that if it really happened.
It did. It really happened. Yeah.
No, because if they put the horse in front of the Jaguar, and it's like, it's dinner, baby.
I'll say the car takes off as the cheetah's eating the meat.
Oh no. I'd be in the car with my GoPro. Oh, look at this shit.
Yeah.
Horse is running for his life, and there's a dude on the back saying, "You better run faster.
You better do better. Do better."
Oh man,
yeah. There's all kinds of rumors and stuff going around about wide receivers and stuff like that. But we got such a great wide receiving core. Why? And once again, why do we want to mess it up? Maybe MVS might be on the bubble.
Maybe there's a couple they're talking about. Maybe not bringing back.
Yeah.
I would be a supporter of that. I mean, he's okay. He's okay. That's all I'm going to say. Leave it at that.
What number does MVS carry?
It's like he's not.
Is he 11?
11, yeah.
11. So it's not Dwayne Bowe's number.
87 or not 87. What the hell number did he wear?
Was it 81?
Whatever it was.
I don't even remember.
Whatever it was, they should retire it and burn it.
In the dumpster fire in Cleveland.
Yep.
Anyway,
and then
he did end up in Cleveland,
Yeah, I know, as their third wide receiver, and he was our wide receiver 1. I mean, that just tells you everything right there, right? Suck it.
The time.
Moved to LA.
Yep. Did you say suck it, Colton?
Yep.
Add two more to that list. Oh,
Oh yeah. How about defensively? I know we had a couple injuries last game. Was it who went out? Was it Clark? Trying to remember.
Clark had been battling a groin injury over the last couple weeks,
Yeah,
so
is there any update on him on the
not that I've read.
Yeah, I didn't see that it was anything that was going to keep him from playing. It just looked like
Right.
he was just out for the game.
Okay. Because he
So-
played
something like that.
initially. He played
yeah.
the first quarter, and then he was out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about for
as far as I can't think. I mean, everybody else played, and I don't think we come out of the Raiders game pretty unscathed, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
except
for
for
the most
Clark?
part. Except for
Yeah.
Clark, yeah.
Yeah.
I know that Sky Moore was out still with the laceration on his hands, which I'm still a little unsure of. But Tony looked good, bebopping around in that game. Trying to think what else. I mean, there was just things just clicked. So
It was
Yep.
pretty safe game,
Yeah.
thankfully. And who was it that played the starters and their wide receiver one got injured? He like broke his some vertebrae or something.
in the last week of the season,
Yeah,
really, I missed that.
I
want to say it was Chargers actually, I believe.
Oh,
Oh,
is that Mike Williams?
Mike
Yeah.
Williams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a meaningless game. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. I actually remember them talking about that because they were talking about
Right.
it Saturday about they were without him.
to lose your your main guy, to a totally meaningless game. You were in the playoffs, your seeding wasn't going to change.
Yep.
Take a bye week. I mean, most teams do that. That's how Patrick got his first start, by the way.
Yeah.
Was
It's true.
he got to play Denver because they didn't want Alex Smith or anyone getting hurt.
And the rest is history.
Mm.
It's actually in the record books now.
Yeah, it is.
Well, there's a lot of them in there now.
Mhm.
Yeah, but if he would have started the next year, he would be so much further ahead because that was considered his first NFL start, which was only one game. So when they go by seasons, how many seasons it takes versus games, it skews Patrick's stats a little bit.
Yeah, but you look at game stats. He's played 80 games, and Allen's played 77. And and Mahomes' stats are just you can't compare them.
I mean, him and Kelsey are just outrageous.
Yep. Like nothing.
That's
Like
'cause they share the same brain.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And
They do.
so I love the Hy-Vee commercial. If you haven't seen it, YouTube it. People, it's Patrick and Travis, in a split screen eating chips. It's a great commercial. I loved it. It's just what you're just talking about. The brains, they're both eating chips and they're both looking at each other, and Patrick throws them over some salsa and he's like, it's a cool commercial.
The one that I seen, they were eating cereal.
Well, this
And
one is chips
Patrick
and
slid
salsa.
him the milk because Kelsey was out, and then Patrick ordered him some, and it got delivered by Hy-Vee.
So it's the same thing, except for it's chips and salsa this time.
Nice.
So it's just, I love it, man. And I know we talk about commercials and Andy Reid in the State Farm commercial. I mean, that's just priceless.
Love that one.
So
I'm gonna
good.
get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
His little smirk when he says it too.
And by the way,
I like Jake from State Farm, who just has that look like, he just kind of ducks his
Like,
head down and be like,
which by the way, there's in development a $250 FOCO of the snow globe play. It popped up on my Facebook yesterday, and I think they're only making 500 of them. So
a FOCO.
Yeah, of the Ring Around the Rosie.
Are they actually gonna put it in a snow globe?
I don't know. That's a separate ad. This one just shows like red and yellow animation.
I think that would be really cool. Actually, make a snow globe with their
I saw
huddle, with their huddle in it. That would be
They're pretty cool.
I can see them. I mean, they're gonna make money off that play. I mean, for merchandise, shirts, keychains, snow globes. God knows what else.
They'll have every one of them.
Yes, I will probably.
Every single one.
All right, Gunnar, what do we got going on the board?
I wrote a lot of stuff on here. Let's start with the score for the game this weekend
It was
coming
0-0.
up here. No, this coming weekend.
Oh, this coming weekend. My
Chiefs,
bad.
Jags. What are you thinking?
I'm going to go with 38-24 Kansas City.
Damn it, Jeremy.
Is that where you were going with it?
37-24.
Yeah, it's a
Sorry,
point
man.
different. It's a point
Yeah.
different.
What did Chico write in there?
28-17.
28-17. All right. What do you got there, Chief?
61-0.
I'm going to go 42-13.
42-13.
Wow.
I think you're going to see the beast this weekend.
I wouldn't argue with it. Not at all.
Did you say Jacksonville? He's taking Jacksonville.
Hey, don't jinx us. You better remove that.
every week
It's worked every
he
other
would do
time.
that. Yeah.
You need to remove that, burn that marker.
I wrote in blue, so
He didn't jinx the game. He jinxed you and your score, and that's what he did.
Yeah. Well,
All right, what else you got?
Well,
know you got some other
talked about
stats.
some different stuff here and what we want to do for the playoffs instead of just doing the score.
Playoffs.
So I've got
rushing.
Mahomes pass yards, rush yards, and touchdowns.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
All of the playoffs, all three.
We're doing the entire
3
playoffs.
games.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well,
All
that's
three
Two games.
2 games, yeah.
We can do it just for the Jags if you want.
yeah. Let's do one at a time.
Okay.
328 yards passing for Patrick Mahomes. 328. And 5 touchdowns. What does that coincide with my score?
That's 35 or
Hey, there can be rushing touchdowns, Jeremy.
Okay. I'm going to go with 5 touchdowns.
Does that coincide with your score?
who cares? Move on.
It does actually.
28.
Yeah,
I should be fine.
How many
30
rushing yards?
I already told you it's 35, Jeremy.
How many rushing yards? I think we'll only have about 120 rushing yards.
I mean, Mahomes himself.
Just himself.
52.
Mahomes has half of your guess on rushing yards.
Oh, in the whole season?
No, just you said 120, and then you said Mahomes will have 52.
Oh.
How many receiving yards will he have?
He's going to have 4 receiving yards on the. It's going to go off the helmet of
Yeah,
Lawrence.
that's funny.
I say that because I don't know anybody else on their Jacksonville defense.
I'm going 404 yards passing, 21 rushing yards, and 4 touchdowns.
All right.
430. Five passing touchdowns and 18 rushing yards.
Let's see. Let's do 340.
And it's just astronomical that, we're
30.
talking about 300, 400 yards without even
Yeah.
blinking.
Yeah.
I mean, think
32
about
yards
10 years ago.
and 3
We'd be happy
touchdowns.
to have 200
We'll
yards.
have a couple
Yep.
rushing.
Yeah,
I got
now-
Kelsey. Oh, go ahead.
Ooh. Kelsey? Well, he's going to have 3 of the 5 touchdowns. He's going to have 120 yards receiving.
I'm going to go 1. He's going to 78.
Okay.
I'm
I think
gonna
it's
go
only got 1.
one with 102. We got a lot of receivers, Jeremy.
And I'm gonna go
It's true.
2. I'm gonna go 2 touchdowns for 95 yards.
Pacheco?
Pikachu.
I'm going to say he's going to have one of those touchdowns, but he's only going to cover about 87 yards.
I have him split between rush and receiving.
So what?
Oh, but Pacheco receiving yards.
I
Yeah.
still say, what did I say, 87? I still say he's going to have
87
87 rush. He's only going to have about 18 passing yards.
Now the question is, his TDs, are those rushing or passing?
Doesn't
Those are rushing.
doesn't-
That's a rushing
Receiving.
touchdown.
Well, because these are receiving TDs if they're Mahomes.
Right.
Well,
So that leaves
Oh.
one touchdown open for Juju out of my 5.
Hey, by the way, on pass or rushing touchdowns, I need to make one modification. And what's it say up there? Patrick Mahomes. Do we have a category for Mahomes to get a touchdown?
no, they just have his passing yards, rushing yards, and TDs.
You think he's gonna have one rushing touchdown?
One rushing touchdown for Mahomes. So change mine to 4 and 1 then, or whatever.
It's just yeah.
Yeah, I just put one rush on there.
Okay. How about them apples?
Those are apples, all right.
I think Pacheco's gonna be 36 yards.
Rushing or what?
5 receiving
Are you high?
and
Yeah, they're gonna run
0
McKinnon right up the middle.
Oh, that's good stuff.
It's gonna be low. I think we're gonna be all over throwing the ball.
All right. I'm going to go with 101 rushing yards. 1 touchdown, 20 receiving. I think he's going to break 100.
He's only had one 100-yard game this season.
I think they're going to be so protecting the pass, in my
Right.
opinion, that it might open him up.
Let's go
I hope so.
75 with 15 and 1 TD.
All right.
Rushing
Yeah,
or
that's the board.
receiving?
Rushing.
Yeah,
Okay.
mine was rushing as well, by the way.
If we had a McKinnon, I'd say he had one of the receiving because he's good at catching the ball. He's not good at
All
running.
right. All right. Hold on. Make another bubble. McKinnon rushing yards. Come on. We got to do it. We got to do it.
1, 4.
Come on. We got to do it. Someone's going to nail it or dead on.
I say McKinnon has 8 rushing yards.
This is gonna be a one he breaks free for like a 60-yard rush.
Yeah.
We're all gonna be wrong.
What'd you say? 6?
I think he's gonna have 6. Yeah. What'd I say? What did I say? 6?
I don't know.
Something like that.
I thought I said 16, but I don't even remember now.
6
Maybe I
to
said
1.
8. I don't even know. Let's go 10. I'll have 10 rushing yards.
I'm going to go with 7.
You make me write down here. It's weird.
I know, but
Um,
this will be fun because I think someone's going to nail it unless he does break one.
I'm saying he's gonna get 30.
I was gonna say 30.
Really?
Yep. He's gonna have one or two big breaks, just lucky breaks, and that's it.
Just to spite Phil.
He's gonna go outside this time instead of up the middle, and he's gonna have a couple big breaks.
Don't get me wrong. I think he's going to have, a lot of yards, and probably 2 touchdowns potentially.
That's a mess. I'll take a picture and rewrite it later so it looks a little better. And I'll have our names so we can tally. I'm gonna tally on top of our scores, or do you want to start fresh?
He said we start over is what.
Okay.
Start over. The Emperor wins the season.
All 6 games that we kept track of.
No. Well,
No,
no, I went to 5,
congratulations.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 games we kept
All right.
track of.
Well, I remember we started late on it.
We
but
did.
Congratulations, Emperor.
What's my prize?
Me, baby. And
Oh God.
and suck it, Colton. There you go.
There you have it. There's your sign. It says "suck it, Colton."
We should rent a billboard.
I think that's 11. Yeah, I think it's 11.
We should rent a billboard on 30.
Right in between Fort Wayne and Warsaw.
Just suck it, Colton.
But it's got to. But if I'm paying for it, it's got to say Golden Mojo Entertainment on it.
Oh yeah, it'll be yeah.
Yeah, it's got to have that on there too. So yeah, Golden Mojo Entertainment says, "Suck it, Colton."
No.
Hey,
Like fancy one. Golden Mojo Entertainment introduces Suck It.
Suck it, Colton. The new podcast coming this fall.
Sounds like a really good use of some tax money there, Jeremy.
I know, right? I know.
I mean,
Well,
probably $1,000 or so to get that up there.
So you know what's going to happen is I'm
Maybe
just going to
for a
go get
month.
I'm going to go one of these signs and then just spray paint it up there because I can't afford it.
Yeah, and the next thing you know, Mojo Entertainment, everyone named Colton is suing you. So you got, all one person that has that name in that area.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh.
It'd be worth it though.
So Phil's heading out there this weekend to the divisional playoff game.
Yes, I am.
I have my tickets up for sale. They're on the ticket exchange. So if anybody wants to buy them.
So anyone listening at section what?
329, row 34, seat 22 and 23.
Yeah, so anyone looking for a good deal,
Yeah. Hit me up. I'll make you a better deal what I listed them for. So
you could almost touch the clouds from up there.
The clouds or landing gear on planes that are going over.
But they're surprisingly good seats.
Yeah, you can definitely save money without having to pay all the damn fees.
True.
That's for sure.
Through that. So yeah. I do believe that if the Bengals win against the Bills and the AFC Championship is in Kansas City, I probably will be there. So,
and if it isn't, and the tickets, and this is what's pissing me off. You know this already, Jeremy. We were the number one seed. Forget everything else. They're going to go off win percentage, common opponents, whatever. The rule said we would have still been the first seed. It's gonna piss me off if we have to play the Bills in Atlanta, and they want to triple my ticket prices that I'm paying as a season ticket member. It's gonna piss me off to no end. But I know we're gonna get screwed somehow if that happens. As season ticket holders.
Is there any word on what they'll do for season ticket holders?
No, the last article I read on Saturday or Sunday said ticket information to become available most likely after they figure out what happens this weekend.
Right on. That makes sense.
I'm just going to tell you right now, if they screw the season ticket holders for both fan bases or our fan base, whatever, by going to Ticketmaster only and making it $1,500 a ticket, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah, you should be. Just to give you an update as we're sitting here, I do believe Dallas is kicking Tampa Bay's ass. Was that 16-0?
18.
18?
Yeah, they just missed another PAT.
I look at this guy trying to kick PATs and he's
two in a row.
three. There's
two.
3.
What is it in the second quarter? I take
yeah,
it.
They're just finishing up the second. Like
he has missed all. He has missed all 3, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
Yeah, because he should be 21. He has missed all 3.
So let's be realistic about Dallas. They're a train wreck right now, but Tampa's worse.
When aren't they a train wreck?
Yeah.
No, I mean, my God, their last 5 games Dallas has played has not looked good at all. I mean, they're going to beat Tampa.
Right,
well, come on. A Pop Warner team would look good against Tom Brady right now. In my opinion.
There's your question. Is he going to retire at the end of this season?
No, he ruined his marriage over this, so he's going to play another year.
Another year?
Yeah. I don't think it'll be with Tampa. I think it'll be with a different team.
You think so?
Yeah. He's a free agent.
Going Kansas City.
Chicago?
He's going to be our third string.
Chicago. Imagine Brady takes Chicago to the Super Bowl.
That's never going to happen. And I say that because they don't have an offensive line. They're not poor Fields, man. He's a great quarterback, in my opinion. But the reason why he's a leading rusher is he has no one to block for him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, all he can do is run.
Yep.
It was kind of like Mahomes in the last Super Bowl when we had no offensive line. He just running for his life.
He's got more scramble yards than scrimmage yards than anything.
Yeah.
Be the triple B, Brady and Belichick to the Bears.
Oh my God. Hey, I would love that to happen because guess what? The Bears would suck and so would Colton.
Oh, wow. So wait, where did Lovie Smith just leave?
Oh,
What
he
team did
was-
the
He was
Texans?
the Texans.
Yeah.
Right on. Maybe that's where Belichick and Brady need to go.
I was trying to remember that there was talk about the Raiders because Carr's leaving or left the building. I've heard that rumor. Don't know.
I've seen that one around quite a bit.
Well, that's where superstar NFL players go to die is the Raiders.
Or the
I mean,
Bears.
he already lost his wife. He might as well go blow all his money.
Viva Las Vegas.
Oh my gosh, we were bad today.
Oh,
I'm gonna post this podcast in the Tampa Bay fans club. Well, hell, they might agree after this game.
yeah. 6 seconds left in the first half, and they're down 18-0. You go
and Dallas isn't even playing that good. They still got 18 on the board.
Well, that's what I said. I mean, I'm being honest. Dallas, I don't know who they might play because I'm not paying attention to NFC, but they're gonna get dominated.
Well, if they win this, they'll
Same
go
for
at
them.
9. Yeah, the Niners.
Oh, yeah.
There's some classic football right there. Dallas and San Francisco facing off, even though usually it was the NFC Championship game that for many, many years, Troy Aikman, Steve Young. Those years. I remember having to root for San Francisco because I hated Dallas so much because Troy Aikman is such a fucking whiny little bitch. And he hasn't changed much, and even in his commentating years.
So the question is, I don't know who's doing the commentating for the Bills and Cincinnati game, but obviously both games this weekend they were sucking them off big time during the game. Who are they going to suck off
during that game? Yeah,
because they're nothing but Cincinnati and Bills fans. They're never a Chiefs, fan at all. So I don't know what they're going to do, or they might suck each other off. I don't know. But man, I'm so. I'm just saying, man.
He sucks him off. He sucks him off. We're all sucking each other off. Lamar.
Speaking of suck it,
suck it, Colton.
No, but that's actually a valid comment because of every game you listen to. I mean, it's like both teams walk on water, and the Chiefs are just the Chiefs. So I'm actually really interested. Who are they going to root for?
Yeah.
Bills Mafia.
Yeah, go break some more chairs, you broke bastards. Or tables. Tables. My bad. And get some
cheap white ones from Walmart.
To be honest, though,
it's a cool thing. Let me not bullshit you.
We were in Kansas City during that Buffalo game this season, and their fans, the Bills Mafia, were pretty fucking cool. And we may razz on them a little bit, but the ones that we met were pretty cool guys, especially the guys from Canada. That was fucking awesome. So
I told you I was at
you
Walmart.
Like the Bills, eh?
I was at Walmart getting I think I was getting rain gear because it was supposed to rain or something. And one of the Bills guys, he's at Walmart, takes up one of those foldable white tables and puts it in the cart. And his wife's like, "Not again! I'm not spending $52 to break another table." And dude,
I love that shit.
I was laughing, and you know how I give other fan bases crap because they really don't have anything original.
Right.
Buffalo has original stuff. Cincinnati, I've been to their game. They have original stuff versus that jackass who was sitting behind me early in the season using our own chance against us. And I just look back and I was getting pissed. And I usually don't. I'm a really calm person. But that game, for some reason, we won. But I don't even, dude, my wife thought I was going to go off on this guy. And I said, look, if you're going to make fun, at least be original. Use something from your own team.
Right.
Don't do the arrowhead chop against our own team. Don't go, oh. Dude, be original. Do something from your team. So evidently not all teams have cool shit like that.
Well, I believe that. They just haven't come up with it yet. They need to work on it.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm not sure that Who Day is really that cool.
You don't get it. Because I use that against them. I'm like, who are they? I have no idea.
Who Day your team? Oh, use that in Jar Jar Binks's language.
Yeah, but at least they have their own shit, you know.
True.
They have their own stuff, you know.
True. Well, but I mean, really, can you consider that their thing? Because it's almost like they stole that from New Orleans.
What's New Orleans?
Because theirs was like Who Dat? Wasn't that their big thing? Who Dat?
No, but see, they're south. They're central.
Oh my God.
It's really the same word. It's just whether you're in the south.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you. Who Dat? Who Day?
Yeah, tomato.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Taters, potato. So you might be right, Jeremy. You might be onto something.
I think I'm onto something.
I think they need to change it instead of Who Day. They need to start cheering for Kevin.
Kevin.
Oh
Damn.
my God.
I'll tell you what. If we get it back in Arrowhead, I'll take a sign. It's like Kevin. It'll just say Kevin on it.
And they'll be like, there's one very confused Chiefs fan up in the upper deck. Thinks Kevin plays on the Chiefs.
No, yeah, exactly. Oh shit.
Put a picture.
I wonder.
Put a picture of Burrow in his helmet in the corner. Just put
Kevin. And then a picture of Kevin's mom screaming.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
You might wind up on TV on that one.
Yep. Hey, you never know. You just never know.
They'll have to really take that camera up there for you, but they might get you.
Hey, listen, I'm
there.
Yeah, I'm getting wiser in my
backwards.
They will think I'm a Bills fan.
No, because if he holds it up backwards, that camera's gonna fly in and knock his sign out of his hand.
Phil will catch you down below.
Yeah, there you go.
Not a paper airplane. Oh no, it's Jeremy's sign.
There's Karen, get it, Karen, get it. Man,
it is pretty fun when they throw the red and yellow
streamers.
It always cracks me up because it comes from the upper decks. It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah. So who is it throwing them? Is it the fans, or are they handing them out to people?
Yeah.
Or
it's the fans.
The fans bringing them in.
Oh yeah. Come on, you think they're gonna let you bring something in to hit someone with that weighs half a pound? You know.
No, that's true, but
snowballs.
Yeah.
Oh, that was bad fandom. Kind of.
Yeah, I watched it happen when I went to that Blizzard game.
Somebody posted
chucking snowballs at Colts fans.
Well, you should be. But
True.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's wrap this up. Do you guys want to do a to-do list this week?
Watch a good movie.
There you go. How about you, Phil?
And then watch football.
I'm doing my to-do list, and that's to be at the divisional game.
All right. My to-do list is my fans go out there and buy my tickets, and then you can go to the game.
And if you're nice and I can get enough of those, we'll bring you back if they give out some memorabilia.
All right. Please do.
It's going to cost you.
Yeah, it always does.
Going to cost you Indiana Chiefs fans flag.
I want that flag back.
Hey, are you good with that, Jeremy?
No, dude, he wants the flag back. He's very attached to that flag. I'll bring you some Indiana Chiefs fans coasters you can pass out.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna hang that flag on one of these walls.
Are you taking that flag this weekend to fly?
It is going.
Oh yeah, you gotta take it to every game he goes to.
All right.
Yep.
Hey, your to-do list is to get coach's picture signed.
Huh?
Wolfie.
Oh, all right. I forgot about that. That's funny.
He's gonna rip
Coach Rob. I don't know, buddy. I don't know that that's gonna happen. You may just get a Sharpie of Phil.
Phil's gonna draw a wiener on it. I swear that's what Wolfie put.
He said things might be larger than they appear.
Oh man, that is wrong. Sorry, Coach Rob.
Oh, that's funny though.
That's the United States of Paranormal at gmail.com. Wait a second.
Hey, Jeremy.
Yeah, inchiefsfanspodcast at gmail.com.
I want to remind you.
Uh-huh.
Don't forget the socials for the third.
No, he's got
week.
him. He's got him now.
You didn't
I don't
listen
have
to
to do 'em
last
again. He
week's
doesn't
episode?
listen-
Did
he
you
doesn't
listen
listen
to? You're not listening to the episodes now, are you?
I have not. I told you. I'm
Actually, we better do them because I don't think you have that sound clip. Do I need to send that to you?
Yeah, just send it to me.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
I like
yeah,
him. I thought they were pretty good.
All right. Yeah, I recorded them after we left last week's show
Yeah, I
because
know.
I forgot.
You said
But,
you were going to add them in at the end.
Yeah, and I did, but you didn't listen
you
and
did.
you didn't hear them.
I will hear them. Trust me.
When?
Saves me some breath.
Oh my god! I got a 9-hour drive.
You gonna listen to Indiana Chiefs fans on the 9-hour drive?
He's gonna binge the whole
Yeah,
season.
he's gonna start it over.
I'm gonna go back. See, I'm gonna be honest. I got to go back and get everyone's picks because it's killing me to know who won already. So it's gonna happen. You're gonna get a text message from me Saturday saying, "Blah blah blah, I won."
I know that you did win something. I know. Yeah. I know Gunner won something.
But don't.
I know
say
that. I know Gunner won something. Your dad was way off.
He usually is way off. hey, Jeremy. Is it my birthday yet?
Is it my birthday? It's my birthday. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I was way off too on several things. So
No, I'm gonna.
you may have very well won. Let's see. Where
The
is your
rocker
prediction?
chick probably freaking won.
No, she was farther off than I was.
No, it's gonna give me something to do. Is go back and listen to the full season.
Don't
because-
reveal it yet.
No, don't reveal it. But I'm gonna go back and listen to everything. And I have saved all of the episodes for the entire season for the Chiefs for my drive to the AFC Championship game.
Every what?
What do they call them? The Chiefs podcast, whatever they call that show. I can't.
Arrowhead Addict?
No, the actual Chiefs.
The Mitch Holtis one?
Yes.
Right on. I want to
They do
meet
it.
that dude. That is on my bucket list. I want to meet that guy and convince him that I need to call a game with him.
By the way, Cole is still questionable. Frank's questionable. Sky Moore questionable. Jody Fortson IR and Clyde's still IR. So
Okay.
Fortson's out on IR, but that's okay. We got Blake Bell back, so
Yep.
That kind of
Yep.
works out there.
Cole is still questionable.
Okay.
There you have it.
But if you do get to go on with Mitch Holtis, make us proud.
Oh, you know I would, or I'd be kicked out in the first 5 minutes. One of the two things are going to happen. Either I'm going to make you proud and I'm going to do a hell of a job, or I'm going to drop the F-bomb 3 times in the first 5 minutes. And he's going to be like, shut the mic off. He's going to tell me to get the fuck out. And then it's going to be over.
I think the name of their thing is the franchise.
Oh, you're going to catch up on the franchise.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
not listened to one thing this entire season, so
Well, that's a video, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
franchise is on YouTube.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I play it through my car.
You going to watch
Why?
it?
No, I play it and listen to it in my car.
But
Just
you
like
can, but you can watch it. It's way more interesting if you watch it.
Oh yeah, it is.
I'm driving, right?
But I'm not telling you to watch it while you're
when
driving.
You're not
You
driving.
get Karen to drive.
Just put a laptop on your dash. You'll be fine.
Yeah, or just put in the self-driving thing with the brake shit
Yeah,
and
I know.
just
That's
watch,
pretty-
just drive. It's
That's
like
right.
17 fucking hours on a road with no fucking stoplights. I think you'll be okay.
Open your bag of flaming hot Cheetos and watch friggin' franchise.
I can put my phone right where the speedometer is. Like
yeah,
just sit it there.
you just get one of those sticker things. And just
I have one of those.
mount your phone right there. You'll be fine.
Oh my gosh!
You're
you're
talking
so
about
funny.
Karen again?
Oh,
That might happen. That might happen on this trip.
poor Karen.
Oh,
God, she goes down one time, and this is how you.
She goes down more than
Hey. On the car ride?
that. Yep.
Okay. Hey, whatever
know what?
floats.
That's
Whatever
illegal in
floats.
7 states.
Every time that I drop my
whatever
lighter,
shifts your gears.
every time I drop the lighter, she'll get it, or I have my
I didn't know that
Gatorade.
EV was stick shift.
Oh my! All right, guys. Well, let's wrap it up. Let's get out of here. We want to thank all of our listeners and everybody who checks us out on YouTube.
Jeremy can't talk because he's still stuck.
I'm still. All I want to say is whatever floats your tuna boat, huh? Oh, yeah. So here we go. We're getting out of here. I only have. I just, from I don't even know. Hold on, a deep breath. Let's try this again. GEHA Field at Arrowhead, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars 4:30 this coming Saturday, or 3:30 if you live in that time zone. Most of Indiana is on a time that we all stick together on, and then you had those weirdos up in the corner. But
the region.
The region.
Hey,
Is that what they call it? The region?
Yeah.
on a bright note, going home from the campground only takes me 30 minutes. Going there takes 2.5 hours.
Yeah, for sure. From our little slice of Chiefs Kingdom right here in the great state of Indiana, gentlemen, I only have one question for you. How about those Chiefs? Later. Thank you for listening to the Indiana Chiefs Fans Podcast. If you like this podcast, maybe be interested in some of the other podcasts in the Golden Mojo Entertainment Network of podcasts. That would include the Murdnerds, where it's all about true crime. The Call Guys, where they discuss pop culture in their top 10 lists. Golden Image Podcast, where they go do things so that you'll want to go do things. A Court of Books and Booze. That's right. It is your newest and most favorite book club. And the United States of Paranormal, where they cover everything that's cryptid, creepy, and spooky. You can find all of these podcasts on your favorite streaming site and on Facebook for all of your social media needs. Until next time.